G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just quickly climb out of our very nice hot bath here and just take a look at the view that we've got out here, overlooking our very fine looking property, as well as the big, wide, open ocean in front of us as well. Things are coming along really well for our property, I would have to say. I'm really liking where things are at. Obviously in the previous episode we finally got our little hot tubs set up. I hope it's sort of doing the right thing. I think we're definitely dissipating the smoke relatively well. I don't see any smoke sort of billowing up and being captured in the actual sort of balcony area, which is good. I did have a minor heart attack when I booted up the game though, because I thought I lost my save for a second because our guy was sort of naked in front of the the start menu, and I've forgotten that I actually took off all of our armor and all that sort of stuff to take that bath properly. So let's just get dressed, be ready for the day ahead. Now, in terms of the day ahead, actually, we do have a need to fetch a lot more stuff. With how things are going with the roof, we're definitely going to need more tar. So I'm figuring that we probably need to go all the way back to the plains, try and drain a few more tar pits in the process. And yeah, just came out here to the lower sort of Great Hall roof to show you guys that I have completed the work on the other side of the roof. And I did say in the previous episode that we were just going to do that off camera. So there you go, it's all done. So yeah, let's actually plan for a nice day of gathering. And I'm gonna start with the tar first. We might end up going to the swamps again, see if we can get some more iron, maybe hunt a few more of those leeches, but we'll see how we go. Just gonna put stuff back. One thing that I haven't done between the previous episode and this one, which I said that I was probably going to do, was to start looking at sort of more decoration ideas for the walls, particularly when it comes to decorating using shields and swords and stuff like that. And yeah, haven't done that. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. That's okay. We'll eventually get around to doing it. Let's grab some decent food this time, because we are going into the plains, so we shouldn't really mess about out there. The circlet. We probably don't need the circlet right now. We can probably get rid of that. So let's dunk the circlet right here. And yeah, might as well get some food in our bellies right now. And all of this stuff, do we want to carry it? I suppose we can throw some of it in storage. I want to try and grab Eikthyr as well, because I think Eikthyr will probably be a better power to have with us for the time being. These Grey Dwarf Eyes. I think we can stash Grey Dwarf Eyes here in the pantry. Yeah, okay. Good. Resins. We just drop this resin in? Yeah, cool. Right, and we've got a little bit of tar on us, but we're going to load up on more tar anyway, so that's fine. Now, the question is, where do we want to go from here? I'm thinking we should just go to the last plains that we visited. Grab tar from there. And I can't remember if we actually marked down all of the locations for the tar pits the last time we were here, but let's just take a quick look. No, we did not. Okay. I'm thinking... Oh, yes, alright, so we've got a few more tar pits near Trader 2, or near Hildyr's spot. But that's fine. I think we could leave those. Maybe we could explore around a little bit more here. Try and find a tar pit or two. and just harvest. Got some loxes here. I do want to... Oh, God. I have already forgotten what I just mentioned before, which is going to the stones. Let's do that first. Just grab Beer and use that to run around a little bit. Okay, I might as well use the power up right now as well. There's no need for us to save it. Yeah, seems to be a lot of loxes everywhere in this spot. Got a fulling camp over there. Not as interested. And who knows, we might not even find a single tar pit out here. And if that's the case, well, we can always go to Hildir's place. Work our way from there. Okay, we've already run into more swamps out here. Yeah, okay. I'm not really seeing any tar pits. These are the swamps, right? Yeah, definitely. Okay, we'll leave the swamp stuff alone for now. Maybe further up is the answer. Still your mind, traveler. Odin speaks to those who listen. Here in this barren land, one of the Forsaken Ones dwells. He is an ancient sorcerer, twisted by bitterness, dragging what remains of his broken body across the sands. Surely Odin will smile upon the warrior who can vanquish this abhorrence. I guess that's referring to Yagluth, really. Yeah, okay, so we're already coming across some mountains here. And actually, we're in the plain. Oh, actually, yeah, we are in the plains. Sorry, I was thinking we were crossing into meadows or something. This is sort of an interesting placement for this structure. Seems like it's really hugging the plains right next to the Black Forests. I don't think there's going to be anything special here. Right, I think it's time to run back, and I'm going to, instead of, you know, start looking for tar pits around here, which there seems to be none. We'll actually go and try and find some tar pits near Hildir instead. At least we're guaranteed tar if we go there. Plus, it's dark, I think, so it's probably a good time to go back and sleep. You know, I feel like death mosquitoes aren't so bad. The only real issue with them is if you get caught out here and if you die and you have to retrieve all of your stuff. Then they can become a really big problem. It's really hard to escape them as well. Can't exactly run at full speed and hope for the best. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Let's just go back. And let's fix the portal here. Okay, from here we'll go Crater 2, but we won't leave until we've had a good sleep. I'm thinking maybe the silo could do with the treatment that we've been giving the hall with hanging some trophies and stuff. I don't know what kind of trophy, maybe a deer trophy or something simple. We want comfort level 17, 24 minutes. Good times. Alright, let's get going. And I'm hoping for a decent haul of tar. But again, as I have been mentioning in previous episodes, I don't find the tar gathering to be a very engaging task. Probably not really that interesting. So I'm not going to do too many tar pits, I'm just going to do the one for this episode. Then we'll move on to other stuff. I do want to check in on our farm as well. Probably need all of that barley. What is all of this? Deer hides, deer meat. Alright, good times. I don't know how many of these things there are. My bad. That's not in the right position. Alright. Maybe I don't need to mess around here, and maybe I don't need to run away exactly. Or maybe I do. Come on. Yeah, let's try and get close here. Alright. Are we done here? I think so. Usually there's only 2 growths in one pit, but... Okay, yeah, there's more. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there's always 2 or if there could be more, but... Very good. Alright. So, let's try and plan a little bit on how we're going to do this. Yeah, I think we just try and bring it over this way, right? It makes sense to me. Maybe even this way. And it could flow down that way. I don't know, it's so hard to decide how best to try and make it flow. Well, I'm hoping for the best here. So from here, yeah, we just dig straight ahead. Hopefully this works. I don't know if this is deep enough. Hopefully it is. Yeah, alright. I have no idea if that all worked or not. It looks like it's working as intended. Seems to be receding. Might as well start working on picking up all of this tar. Right, decent, but I think we need a little bit more. Or maybe not. There is a little bit more tar there, though. I would like that. I think that should be enough, hopefully. Sweet. Okay. I think that wasn't so bad. we've probably polluted the ground below, though. I don't know where all the tar has gone to. Maybe it's just hanging around over here. That's not so bad, I suppose. Right. Do we have enough? I mean, it's not much, is it? I mean, we can start working on the roof a little bit more. So, I'm just gonna cross this off because we know that we've got all the tar from it. And when we come back, we can work on some of the other pits, so that's fine. Right. I think we should move on to perhaps maybe going back and fetching some more iron in the swamps. Might not be a bad activity. Meanwhile, I do also want to start thinking about planning for, I guess, the next place to explore. The Mistlands. Again, I assume we're supposed to go into the Mistlands. Munin didn't really give us any hints about where we should be going next. So, I actually have no real clue. But considering that's a place that we haven't exactly visited yet, we could dip our toes and see what it's all about. I'll keep that actually, and I think everything else is looking good here. Let's drop some coins in here. Needles and more hides. And yeah, we should store our tar. I think we'll just store it here. Right. Might need to repair stuff before we get going. Might need the circlet as well. I actually do want to check on the farm as well. Maybe I should check on the farm first, in fact. Oh, why did I do that? Right. Has it been long enough? Maybe it hasn't been long enough. Oh, no, it has. It has been. Cool. Right. Let's get this all out of the ground and replanted. Now, one thing that has happened before I started playing and recording this episode is, again, I've been reading through a lot of comments, and I think a lot of people are hinting at Lox's needing foods from its own biome. Now, when I think about that, well, I'm sort of thinking perhaps maybe we need to feed it some barley, or I don't know if it would eat flax. But then also, you know, what else is available in this biome? Well, cloudberries are also available, but I really don't think it would be cloudberries, because if it's cloudberries, well, they're growing everywhere. You would imagine that these beasts wouldn't be so hungry if they were eating the cloudberries all around the plains. So I might actually experiment with a little bit of barley this time around. But the priority still goes to replanting the barley, obviously, but I think whatever is left over, we might be able to try to feed to our Lox friend over there. And we'll see how that goes. Will we even have enough barley to experiment with? I'm thinking we will. Can we fit one more in here? I don't know. I feel like maybe not. Alright, that looks decent. How much barley do we have? A decent amount. Do we have any barley sitting in the storage? No, we do have flax though. Right, well... Well, I want to bring some of this barley home, maybe. I'll split it in half, and I'll just feed a little bit of barley to that Lox and see how we go. That way we're hopefully not wasting too much, like all of the other stuff that we've wasted so far. Like, we've wasted so many turnips, so many carrots. I'm not too fussed though, because we can easily grow that again, and we had stacks of them. Alright, so... Oh no. I took that one step. Right. Well, let's outrun this guy. And you know what, since we're here... Okay. We have already outrun the beast. And it's already turning around. Let's just hope that it goes into the same position. Oh, okay. Is it still coming after us? No. But it's not turning around either, which is a worry. Alright. Cool. Right where we want them to be. Let's eat. A whole bunch of stuff there. I'm not entirely sure what these things are. Oh, okay. Just stones. From something. Right. There you go. Bit of barley. I do not know if it would eat that. Oh! Yes! Okay. Oh, brilliant. Okay, finally. It doesn't need to know that we're here. So now, every time we come back, we should be able to sort of start taming that Lox from afar. It does, I guess, take a while for it to happen with us being so far away. I don't know how much it eats either, so, I mean, it's looking like it's already eaten all of that barley, perhaps. So, we might need quite a large number of barley. But anyway, we'll keep chipping away at it. Right. So, with that out of the way, I guess we should maybe sleep again before going into the swamps. Or does it even matter? I mean, we're here, so... I probably don't need my best food either, so I might switch to... like, sausages or something. Right. Okay. So, let's head out there to the swamp. Brilliant. And we'll do a little bit of mining. I think once we get, like, what, a couple of stashes of iron, I think we'll be pretty okay. We can maybe work on other stuff. Like, I do want to complete the whole change of the roof as soon as possible as well. I think we also had like a stash of iron that we couldn't pick up that's in a chest somewhere. Yeah, here. Cool. Right. And yeah, we've seen this before, I think. Anything else here? Nope. Let's chuck this on, actually. Alright, let's go left first. Let's just wait a little bit to recharge our strength. They're just waiting there patiently for us. I don't know, seems like a waste of arrows though. Yes, that's too much stuff. Actually, these ancient barks, I think we were sort of not bothering with them. Yeah, I think this is probably the max that we can carry right now. Let's backtrack. And I think like last time, I'm gonna stash my helmet in here. Maybe other stuff as well. Alright, I'm thinking one more stash of iron and I think we're done for this episode with the iron hole. So one thing that I'm not entirely sure of, guys, is whether or not the boat can be affected by how much stuff and how much weight might be in the boat. Because I know when we were still experimenting with the loathsome cart, I found that the cart was much easier to tow while there was nothing in it and while it was lighter. But the heavier it got, the worse it got for us to actually handle. So I don't know if it's similar with boats. If so, then obviously there is an argument to be made to not overload the boat. Okay, I think that's it. Backtrack a little bit more. Yeah, we've seen that chest. I think we're looking good. And with that, I think that was the last thing, right? Or was it? I don't think there's anything here. Yep, I think that's it. So we better cross this place off. And so we still have another 3 sunken crypts to work on when we need to. Brilliant. Okay. Let's Maybe grab that again, and what I might do is hang around here for a little bit, just to see if I can find some more leeches. See if we can get more of those blood bags. And speaking of blood bags, we might want to start thinking about making those blood puddings. Might actually eat one of our sausages here. Don't want to get too cocky and off guard. I don't know. I don't know how likely we will find a lot of those leeches, because we were here the other day and we did kill quite a few of them. So perhaps maybe it might take some time for them to respawn. Yeah, no leeches, apparently. Here we go. Ooh, there's another one. Oh, and another. Very good. So I'm just looking that way, and there's even more swamps over that side. I guess we shouldn't really get ahead of ourselves though, because there's still plenty of iron on this island. There's no reason to move on, I don't think. I don't know if I really want to get rid of the spawn points, though, because if we do need to farm for entrails, we can also do that here if we keep it alive. I'm thinking we had a lot more luck maybe looking for those leeches closer to the ocean. Possibly because we didn't really get too close to the ocean the other time we were here, just recently. No, I'm not really seeing any. Oh, here's a couple. Oh, abomination. I'm not really that interested, to be honest. We'll fight it if we have to, but we'll just avoid it if we can. Okay. I think this is probably a good place for us to go back. Gonna get back to the kitchen and see if we can convert all these blood bags into edible goodies. Oh, you can probably afford to grab one more. Every time I hear like a sloshing noise, I think there could be like a leech or something in the water, but that's not always the case. I think the game just randomly makes those noises sometimes. Okay, just thinning out the herd here before we get to the portal. Okay, brilliant. So, still got the circlet on us. Don't know if we really need the circlet. Might just put that away for the time being. Put that back on. Let's stash away stuff. More arrows. How much base damage does this do? 26. As opposed to 62. Okay. Is there anything better than what we're currently using? Obsidian arrows are decent. Iron. 42. I thought we had like silver arrows at some point, but I don't know, it seems like a bit of a waste to use silver to make arrows. I don't know how much damage silver arrows might do. Okay, let's grab all the bed bags, blood bags, and I don't really know what other ingredients we might need. Probably flour and other stuff, possibly. Is it black soup that we're looking for, or blood pudding? I think it's blood pudding. Yeah, there we go. Stamina 75. So we need a bit of thistle for each batch. Oh, we've got a decent amount, and thistle shouldn't be too difficult to find out there when we need to find it. So let me just grab a little bit more flour here, and I'll also do a batch of bread while we're making the blood puddings. Just try and multitask a little bit. I know blood pudding is like a really big thing in some countries, but yeah, I'm not a fan. I mean, I'll have blood puddings if it means that we get to have 75 stamina moving forward. But yeah, would not eat blood pudding in real life. I know some people love it though. Alright, we've got some decent foods going on right now. Quite a lot of decent foods as well. Grab all of that. Might make some lox pies here, since we've got the chance. Got a little bit of lox meat. We've got more here, right? Yeah. Might as well take the entire stash. Cloudberries as well. Definitely need a little bit more of our cloudberries though. Let's throw that in. Okay, good. Might need a little bit more lox meat as well. Just gonna go across here, drop in our barley to start grinding. Then come back and hopefully those lox pies haven't burnt by the time we get back. Yeah. Yeah, I was contemplating moving the windmill initially, but it looks like it's working fine. I don't know if it's working like really efficiently though, but perhaps maybe those of you who are in the know, you can let me know whether or not the windmill seems to be working fine or not. And if it's not, then obviously I can try and make some changes. I am still thinking though that we're probably going to expand the property to try and get a little bit more space for the windmill moving forward, but we'll do that eventually. Still seems really dark in here at night. Maybe another sconce is in order in that spot. I'm probably not going to rush into it. Okay, so at this point I'm going to have another sleep and we'll get working on more of the roof replacement. We want to get that done. And then there's the matter of all of the other, I guess, decorative pieces of wood that we now have available with tar. So I want to start thinking about how we can use a lot of those decorative pieces in the house. Obviously we're going to need a hell of a lot more tar. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue for us to, you know, to get though. Plus we've come across so many plains, there are so many tar pits. You know, it's not like it's difficult to find. Let's eat more bread. And I don't think I'm going to worry too much about eating. Maybe I don't even need to carry like food with me. Probably just work off of the pantry, to be honest. Let's grab that. The stones, we can leave the stones, I think. Righto. So I think we did make a start on this roof, so let's continue. I'm just trying to have a think about whether or not we need to do anything else for this little chimney. It looks a little bit odd, doesn't it? I don't know, I feel like I want to just change it slightly. It's probably not necessary, but... Oh no, I broke down the wrong piece. That can stay there, I think, as a reference. We do need this. Okay, looks good, but I think what I'll do is I'll actually get, like, larger pieces in place. Like that. Actually, now that I think about it, we probably don't need these pieces at all. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Yeah, something like that. And this whole thing with this piece being there, I don't know, kind of bothers me a little bit. Doesn't look very symmetrical, does it? Hang on. Let's just have a think of symmetry for a second. Yeah. Yeah, if anything, I feel like we should have a piece there. And that's probably symmetrical. So we can maybe remove that piece. Yeah, that seems more like it, to be honest. Right. Let's get back up there. Yeah, that definitely looks a little bit nicer, if you ask me, compared to what we had before. It actually looks like a proper little chimney, you know? Alright, so let's break everything down and replace. And I think this is going to be the rest of the episode. I'm not sure if we'll get to the entire roof this episode, but it's nice to sort of chip away at things, you know? So now that we've got so much iron, though, I'm also thinking that it'd be good to also start thinking about where we can sort of improve structures in the various locations of the house, just to, you know, strengthen the house a little bit more. Very nice. Okay. While we're doing this, might also just talk about, I guess, future plans for what we're going to be playing on the channel. I know a lot of you guys, obviously, you'd be tuning in because you're interested in sort of crafting type games like Valheim. And I've mentioned this in previous episodes before, but I'm really interested in a game called Enshrouded. Which is actually going to be coming out very, very soon. In fact, I'm not entirely sure if this episode might actually be out after the release date, but that is a game that I'm planning to also cover off on the channel. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, God. But obviously the problem with playing new games on the channel is what do I do with old series? And Valheim... Oh god, no, I did not mean to do that. Valheim is definitely a series that I'm addicted to, so it's not like I want to stop playing Valheim anytime soon. But I do have a lot of other series that I'm playing, and it's gonna be very difficult to divide my time. We'll see how we go. Worst case scenario, there may be less episodes of Valheim that come out sort of on a, you know, on a 2-day basis, which is currently what we're doing. Not sure if those were all aligned at all. Okay. That should work. That should fix things. Right. Now, as we've finished this side, I think the real challenge is going to be how do we sort of replace all of this? I'm thinking we'll probably work our way from the middle and we'll just replace one piece at a time. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. That seems okay. And then we sort of rotate. We need to make sure that this is going to sort of sit in the right spot as soon as we place it down here. Oh, can't really find the right spot for it. Maybe I might need to change the snapping a little bit. Is that even right? I think that's right. I could be wrong though. I guess it's gonna be a different pattern from below compared to what we were using before. I think it looks correct. I hope. I hope it's right. Alright, let's do the next layer down. So that should be okay. Oh. Ah. Come on. Right. Oh my god, this is so hard to get right. I think that's it. Ah, seriously? Why do I keep doing this? Okay, wasn't so bad. Right. And should be able to do something similar here. No. Alright. There we go. This last piece on this side might be difficult. Okay, almost died. Just try and prevent death next time. Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. I wonder if it's gonna be easier if we tried to do it, like, from inside. Are things actually looking okay on this side? I don't know, things look a little bit odd over here. That doesn't look like it's right. Maybe that's what should happen. I think that's what we're looking for. Okay. Let's just inspect it from the top once more. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to replace this one though. Suppose we should be able to just get rid of that and connect this up, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping that worked. Let's check. Yeah, right, I think it's looking good. Yeah. Alright. So we're halfway there for the semicircle for the balcony, which is looking good. A bigger challenge is going to be the silo, obviously. But anyway, guys, I think this is probably a good place to call it an episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know it has been a bit of a slow one, but I think we're sort of slowing things down a little bit since, you know, we've just only defeated Yagluth recently, so don't really need to rush back out there. But I think exploration is definitely going to happen very, very soon. So keep an eye out for when that happens. Anyway, I'm signing out. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.